Hello everyone and welcome to Village Life once again. In the last one we actually progressed a little in the event where we found out that we could turn someone that looked like a pig farmer into a prince, which is very common in fairy tales. Well, they come from nothing and become everything kind of thing. But he unfortunately doesn't have the hammer to break the glass to get to the little sweet princess, even though you don't really need that. But it was a funny little thing. I was still laughing up today that in case of prince, break glass. But on the other hand, we don't have the 7 small dwarfs to help him lift up the glass. So maybe that's why. But we have a lot of villagers though to help him out. Intriguing. Anyway, let's actually continue on with the event. As we can see here, we need to craft the breaking case, which we didn't have, and hopefully he's not the one going to sing. Oh, I actually don't know who's going to sing, but we can see that we need the vine for this again. Just recapping a bit here. As well, we need the rosewood and brush flax for the crafting kit, which well, it's actually quite interesting if you look at the hammer. It's made from a hard Valentine's diamond, I'm guessing. And it's heart-shaped. But there's nowhere where we see what made the hammer head. I'm assuming it's the diamond. But how did that become red? I do not know. I mean, it's a Valentine's heart. Maybe it bleeds red. I do not know. But we'll be collecting all the items that we need for the thing. And then start crafting them, of course. So we will have Francie starting crafting this. Which won't take long, as you can see. And we will have... We need to find space for this then. Ooh, there, right now. I still need my villagers to be content to use up all the items that we actually need. Anywho, so, the next thing is that we actually should have enough to start crafting the easel. Because as far as I can remember, we only need the reeds here. We should actually have enough now for that as well. Yeah, we do. So we will have Tommy do that. Yes. This is your time of shine, Tommy. Because we don't know if I'm going to go by this, that in the last couple of days of the events I will be recording, and in between then I will just let unlock things for the events and such, because I think it becomes more cohesive if I do it all in one instead of constantly worrying what I need to do throughout my days and more or less just going, oh, we have to unlock this, oh, we have to unlock this, oh, we can't do this. With this, I think that's also why it appeals to me to do it in the last hours of the events, because you have unlocked everything. You just need to progress, kind of thing. You just need to plan and progress, which is good. If you get what I mean. Anywho, chestnuts. Right? Cashews, sorry, not chestnuts. Chestnuts looks differently. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of nuts. I'm actually kind of allergic to them. I can eat peanuts, that's about it. So, unfortunately, no Nutella for me. Aww. Anywho, the other thing we can do now is to start crafting the iron pitchfork that we need to farm cucumbers with, which is really nice. As well as, let's see here, we should be able to collect all the items that we need here to craft the willow fishing rod, which I just saw a clip actually from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You can actually use the fishing rod to distract Ganon. It looks so dumb. I was laughing my behind off for a good while before recording, so I just had to get air again before I started recording. It was really fun. Actually, it was really fun. And as well, now when we have unlocked all these 3 items and we are starting to craft items to gather them, we can start unlocking more items. And I'm pretty sure we more or less have unlocked most items in Woodland as such, as we can see here. And the fairy tale event, as you can see here, we are already really good with timing on these. And let's see here. The other thing is, oh yeah, unlocking. I came from unlocking. I was kind of like, oh, event, look, it's so pretty. No, it was actually going to Riverside, and then I think we will unlock marble, which is the last mining item in Riverside, because then we have completed that. I'm such a completionist. I like 100%ing stuff, even though I might not be good at it. Which is really like, I have to do this, but it's not needed, but I have to do it. Anyway, let's see here. We actually have unlocked all the foraging items, actually. Very nice. We should also actually start unlocking more fish, because we are very far down in the fish department, but we haven't actually unlocked most of it, as we can see here. And we're actually only behind by 4, which is good. Oh, the Xander still looks so like, I'm getting on you! Nom nom nom! I don't know. I think also we'll go into the mountains and see here, because we also have a lot of materials we can unlock in the mountains, obviously, as we can see here. The foraging items we also are a bit behind in. I think we will start unlocking the jades, mostly because then we can start evolving that part, or that, I was about to say part of the village, but they are, in my opinion, 3 different cohesive villages that kind of correspond to each other and trade to one another, even though they share the same food storage, which is I don't know how they actually do that. Magic! Yeah, Merlin has been by them, I don't know. But we finished off the hammer now, so we can actually finish this one off as well, because then it's cohesive. It's nice when it's cohesive in some way. Just look at him, he's like, oh, look. Are we going? Is he playing the game going, she loves me not? She loves me lots. She loves me not? Isn't that with Metalreita, or what are they called? Little yellow flower in Danish they call Metalreita. But the problem is they have like 1,000 petals, so you can sit and do that forever. It doesn't really, it's a cool thing, but it doesn't really work that way, unfortunately. But quite cute though, when you see small girls and boys actually sit and she loves me not, she loves me lots, she loves me not, she loves me lots. It's just so sad when they go like, she loves me not as the last petal, and then they go, aww. Anywho, so we can break the glass now, I think. But we will have Ophelia. I don't know why I want her to be named Ophelia. I don't know why. But it's Olivia. We will have Olivia do this. And because I talked about in the last one that she wanted a child, I will try and see if we can hurry up the process with that. Because then we save a little gems for later in the event, which we probably need them. He's working smart, not hard. I know. That's just how the world goes around now and then. Look. Now that I really don't understand it, because now she only has a brown hammer. Like a mullet or something. Like, we just gonna bang on it for 12 hours and hopefully it goes loose. I don't know. But we will try and see if we can get a child out of this. Are we lucky? Yay! I was for a second going, I was just so concentrating and looking at the heart. I forgot to talk. That happens. I'm actually really easily distracted, which is really bad. And I think we've got a little 1 or 2 star baby, and then we will see if it's going to be a boy or a girl. I'm actually starting to look at the screens now because I'm always worried that if I look away and it stops recording, what do I do? But I'm only looking at the charm now, so the surprise is still the same. We're getting a little girl! We're getting a little Mia. Oh, that's so nice. So what's her characteristics, actually? Amiable. What? Okay. Interesting. Didn't expect that. Okay. But again, like I talked about in the last one, that it could actually be fun if their characteristics actually... She found the Fountain of Youth as well! Her hair became so lovingly red that she is her old self again. Her husband must be pleased. But she looks like she's carrying around a... like... She looks like she's in quite pain by carrying that child around, but on the other hand, it must be very painful actually. They're only pregnant for a day, and already just a second after they are pronounced pregnant, she looks like one that's ready to go into labor. So that status of evolving a child in her little belly must be that amount of short time. That must be painful. I don't know. It actually comes across in her face, so that was just what I wanted to say. Never mind. Anywho, let's continue on and see here. I'm not really a romantic, but I can feel happy for others, but I'm not a romantic at all. Oh, she wants a wedding dress. Okay, who can afford that? They're probably one of the most expensive items I know, compared to their usefulness. Because you only use the wedding dress like once, and it costs like, what, $10,000? If you're really eager to have one of the pretty ones that you will never wear again. Anyway, the loving couple are ready for their big day. The villagers need to get some things together to make it a fairy tale wedding. Well, we already... What is the kid going in the background? Is he shoving him? Or pulling him? I'm not quite sure. Is it because he's looking at Snow White? I'm calling her right now because I don't know what her name is. There's a tradition that the husband is not allowed to see the bride before the wedding. So that's probably what he's doing. He's shoving him away. Okay. Because it looks so ominous. They're going, oh, so pretty. Hey, what they're doing in the background. Anywho, let's see here. My prince has asked me to marry him. I'm so happy. And I have all of you to thank for making me. Oh, she's kind of nice, but kind of naive. I only met you for 3 seconds, and you will marry him. That's the kind of the fairy tale naivety. I love that. You're welcome, Your Highness. Is there anything we can do to help with the wedding? Make a cake. Oh, now that you mention it, let's see. I have never thrown a banquet before. Oh, so she's been incarcerated in that glass for her whole life. On the other hand, it could be a kingdom that doesn't do banquets, of course. Banquet can also be like a small thing, a small party, but it depends on the food you serve and such. I don't know. Anywho, let's see, what do we need for the wedding pack? The emergency wedding pack, let's say it like that. In case of emergency, open this box, like on the wall, and the wedding pack will throw out or something, like fire extinguisher or something. We need red cherries and rosewood. Okay, then we'll start planting those 2 items. We'll have Francie do that, and I think we will use Iris for the other one. It sounds so weird. We'll use Iris. No, Iris will take her job very seriously and start farming the rosewood as well. And oh no, stuff starts to break. I hate when they do that. Because that takes away time.
Yeah.
That's my own fault in the end. Again, that's the downside to deciding to going, hey, I want to record in the end of the events. Because it also meshes up with the time it takes to unlock stuff in the villages, and then you can kind of make it cohesive in some way. Let's see here. And did that just went from 1 to 2 to 1 to 2? It's trolling me, you guys. I'm serious. Anywho, okay, a garter or girder, depending on where you're from. And the banquet throwing. Oh, that's the flower one that you throw over your shoulder, right? Okay. We need 20 red cherries for that. I haven't seen a wedding bouquet with with cherries in it, so we need 30 cherries. Okay, that would be taking a bit of time. Then we need liliums and red roses. I love lilies, but unfortunately in Denmark, lilies has a reputation of being, especially the white ones, have a reputation of being a funeral flower. So we don't see them that often in wedding bouquets. Oh no, the birch barge broke too. No. Oh, we need to craft it. We need to craft the pine box to get the birch barge to do. It's going to be a very long crafting session suddenly, because you have to do that and that and that to get that box. Because you have to have the previous ones. Oh goodness gracious, that's gonna take time. Anywho, we also need to. What do we need for the red roses? But I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can't actually plant the red roses yet. So that's not good. How long time would they actually take to plant the red roses? Uh-oh. Red roses would take 12 hours, so that's actually the one that would take the longest time. Oh goodness. But we're actually almost done with the event with the amount of materials, as we can see here. Like, we're almost done with that. Which is nice. It only is a 5? Yeah, a 5 level event, so it's not one that's gonna take that much time. Look! Fenwick the squirrel is actually holding it up with the owls. That's so cute. Like, the birds are holding the curtains, and then behind the owl head, or the owl statue, there's 2 little Fenwick the squirrels. It was Fenwick I called him, right? Maybe it's Fenwick's family! Anywho, we are done with the pine box. Again, I was going like, oh, what's it now? And then we will gather some pine.
Yeah.
It will not take that long. And let's just take a little look around here. Because as far as I remember, I didn't collect all the happiness points in the village. Yes. Yes. You actually want pears. Let's collect some pears. We'll have Eric do that. He's in such an bachelor right now. And we have Liam craft that just broke. Yay. And oh, I think we collected everything. But it's been a while since we've been in the mountains, actually. So let's actually go to the mountains. Let's go to the mountains, y'all! And see how they're doing there. Ah. I really love playing this game. In so many ways. She wants oranges. I'm gonna have Red do that. Well, I can see off screen I'm going to craft a lot of stuff. Okay, I'll just keep it up there because then I can remember to do it. Let's see here. I'm still kind of interested in like making this area this central area like a market or something. That could be an interesting thing to craft here, and then of course we have the settlers settling here. And of course I made the right. Oh, hello! I forgot it was there. Oh, actually, I did actually want to win a new item in the daily spins. I think there was a no, not you. think actually it was a fox. To be honest, I think it was a fox. Where is it? Oh, it was a... Oh, I have 2 foxes in store. So... Where should we put the foxes here? Because we have like... I'm assuming this sprite here for... I'm guessing that's a coyote? Or wolf. I'm curious now. Oh, a bouncy ball! A ball pit! Oh, it's bouncing ball. No, a ball pit! Oh, that seems so much fun! Oh, I haven't done that in years. I haven't done that since McDonald's had it. And that was when I was like 6 years old or something. We had a problem with children choking on it because they were too small. So yeah. Oh no, Aurora. You look really tired now, dear. That's not good. Anyway, it looks like you guys are feeling you very well up here. Oh, my throat just... It just bailed on me. That was not good. Or someone wants some loving. Or an eligible bachelor, bachelorette. We don't know yet. We will go to visit here. And see who it is. What? Oh, it's actually Fiona! I see! And we're done with the knife. That sounds... We're done with the knife! That sounds so morbid in some way. And we will be crafting the pine boss. And I will be hurrying this just for a second because it would take too long else one. Because we need to craft the rose. We need to plant the roses before we leave. Because they need to be planted. Especially with the time they take. As you can see here. So, with the roses planted, do we actually have enough to craft this one? Oh, we actually do have. Oh, fantastic. Then it's not to avail anyway. It's actually a funny thing. I know that the theater is like closed and such, but it still kind of signals that you can watch more commercials. But if you go in here, it's going, sorry, our providers have no more videos for you to watch right now. Yeah, that's nice. As you can see, I also use this to gather more gems off screen as well. You get a daily amount of, and the amount is very different. But you usually get a daily amount of commercials as well as the daily spins, and you're pretty well off with gems if you just are patient with them, kind of thing. If you don't spend them all in one, they would stack up, as you can see up in the corner. I also only spend them willy-nilly when there's an event. Anyhow, see. Let's see. Oh, we don't really have... Oh, we should actually have... Oh. We should actually have had unlocked the 5th and final farming plot, because then we had completed the farm. Now that is annoying me a little. But this event was actually the reason for, in the first go-around, I always said, do get as many farm plots as possible, because as you can see, the Happily Ever After event is a predominantly a farming event. So you need, first of all, very many farmers. The second of all, you need a lot of farming plots. And if we won't be finished unlocking it, though. I was kind of like, could we possibly go into buildings and then unlock? How many days do they actually take? Oh, they take quite a while. So we can wait for the jades to be done. And then we will hopefully start unlocking the last farm plot. Or did I unlock it? Sometimes I can't remember what I actually did and when I didn't do, because I've played this game a couple of times through, because sometimes my first games I just had on my tablet, I didn't have it connected to Facebook or anything, and then my tablet crashed. And then there was no game. So the first go around. So some of the events I've played through many times, and some of them I've not even seen before. So it's very intriguing to me, everything. Let's see here. Oh, I have to unlock it. Okay, that's good. Then I know that. Oh, I can't even see how many days it would take. That's actually annoying me a little bit. Oh well. I think we will be ending off here, and until next time, guys. Take care. And have a fantastic day.